What is up, guys? Welcome back to Pre-Picks. Today is Saturday, April 13th. There is no NBA today, no NBA game, so I will be giving you guys a MLB parlay that I'm very excited about, and let's make some money. As always, we're going to be building this on Sleeper. They are the best sports book out there right now. It's not even close. They have the best deposit match in the business of up to $500 when you use the promo code PRE. Other sports books usually give you about $100, if that. So I highly recommend Sleeper. They have the best lines, they have the best discounts even for existing users, and today they have a great line for new users with Imanaga needing just half a strikeout. I'm really excited about the parlay today, so yeah, let's get into it. The first line we have here is William Contreras to have a hit. He has hit this in 10 of his last 12 games, as you can see. And one thing that I really love about this is that even if you move the line up to 1.5 hits, he still gets it about half the time. He has two or more hits just as often as he has one, as you can see, 5 and 5. Yeah, it's just great value. Love this line, and the name of the game when it comes to sports betting is value. So you gotta, take it when you see it, because nothing's guaranteed. Next line we have here is Vlad Guerrero Jr. under 1.5 hits. Um, the numbers kind of speak for themselves. He's only gone over this in 2 of his last 14 games on the season, and going back a full 2 years, he only hits it about a quarter of the time. So again, great value. The line's in our favor. Just follow the value, let the numbers do the work, and let's cash out today. Next line here is Ozzy Albiz. This is actually my favorite line of the whole parlay. So it is for him to have a half hit. He's been killing it this season, and even going back 2 seasons, he hits this at a 70% rate. But what I especially like about this year is that look how often he's hitting 2 or getting 3 hits in a game. He goes over 2 more often than not. And even if you increase the line to 1.5, he's still hitting over half the time. That's fantastic. When you talk about value, really doesn't get much better than that. So if you looked at the title of this video, you may have seen the mention of Player Prop Shop. So Player Prop Shop is a service where they do expert analysis to give you player props. They give you lines, but then they also do expert write-ups. So they don't just give you the line and say, hey, so and so have a hit, take the over. So and so 2 strikeouts, take the under, whatever it might be. They actually give you over 20 written player props, player prop explanations every single day. So over 600 a month. They have different options. You can do 1 day, 1 month, 1 week, 1 year. And they have some great reviews. Nick from Ohio bought the month pass, paid for itself the first day. Tommy in Florida made 4 times his membership cost in a couple weeks. He loves the detailed write-ups. And if you want to give it a shot, you can use the code PropShop at checkout, get a free week, give it a shot. See what you think. You can even just sign up, follow the plays, and then not even play them. Don't even put any money into it. See how they do, see if you want to continue, and just give it a shot. So, it's really risk-free. Definitely worth trying. They have write-ups for different sports. Excuse me, NFL, PGA, NHL, March Madness when it's around, NBA, but they don't have that tonight. And MLB, which we're going to look at today, because we did use this to help build a couple lines. And actually, these top 2 plays must have just been added in the last 5 minutes or so, because I was just here and they weren't on here yet. So that's cool. They add them throughout the day for different sports. But as you can see, there's just a ton of write-ups here, good explanations. They put numbers behind it. They don't just say Juan Soto over 0.5 RBIs and that's it. So again, that's the Player Prop Shop. Link is in the description. Make sure you just at least check it out. I would recommend signing up for that for a week just to see how it goes for you. You might like it, you might not. But I did use them to help build this parlay out. So the first line here is Martin Maldonado under half a hit. This is actually the shortest write-up I can remember seeing, but it's very straightforward. Not much to say here. He's at 2 hits and 26 at bats. Went 0-3 against the Reds yesterday. Take the under. The numbers match up. 2 out of 10 games. Even going back 2 years, he hits 40%, which is still, the numbers are still in our favor here. It's still value. It's still great. But, he's not having a good year. So we take the under here and we lock that in. And if you remember, I did say that Imanaga is going to be part of this play with half a strikeout. The interesting thing is Player Props actually recommends taking him over 6.5. So we go check the numbers. Again, line 6.5, though if you have the promo it comes all the way down to half a strikeout. Now, at first, it might give you a little pause. 9 strikeouts, great, fantastic. But then 3 in the second game, you might be wondering, well, why would we take the over on 6.5? It's a little questionable. That's where the player prop shop comes in. So they actually give you some more detail behind it. And so they do mention that in that second game, he held the other team scoreless for 4 innings, having 3 strikeouts and no walks before rain intervened. And that's the key here. So that actually tells that gives some explanation as to why he only had 3 strikeouts that second game. They go on to say, they mentioned his 34.3% strikeout rate, the 16.8% swinging strike rate, both fantastic. And they also mentioned that the Mariners had the highest strikeout percentage in the MLB last season against lefties. 4 hitters have a strikeout percentage above 28.5 against lefties, and none of them, except for Mitch Garver, are below 19%. So we love that play. So even if you can't, excuse me, even if you can't get that half strikeout line, I would recommend putting Imanaga in there regardless with the 6.5. So if you did take him out though, just putting those other 4 plays in would be a 3.8x multiplier. Adding Imanaga turns it up to 6.8. So I highly recommend it. But again, if you don't want to do that play, understandable. Excuse me. But yeah, I like all these plays a lot. If you have another sports book that you prefer for straight lines like FanDuel, Hard Rock, anything like that, I would definitely consider taking all of them straight up or doing a little round robin, matching them into 2s and 3s. Regardless, they're all great value. They're all gonna, they should all cash. And, keeping that kind of mindset of just finding value and letting the numbers do the work is how you're going to make money betting on sports. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, if you get a chance, check out the player prop shop, get that free week. The link is in the description. And if you don't have Sleeper, make sure to sign up with the promo code PRE, get that free $500. It only has to roll over once, then you can withdraw it all. So the risk is minimal. Just make sure to spread it out, find value, let the numbers do the work. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.